Hey, Desiree here with Soul Path Astrology and this week's Oracle card reading. This video is for card number 3. If this is your choice, this is what you got. The 10 of Swords, which is about exactly what it looks like, being stabbed in the back. It also speaks about our shadows. The swords are in the back because he's been running away from the fears. So this card encompasses both the acknowledgement of the end of something or this deep sense of betrayal, either from another. Maybe somebody was gossiping about you. Maybe there's been some infidelity. But sometimes there's a gift in facing the thing that we've been running from. This is about standing in our truth and just recognizing that we've been running from things that we're afraid of. And the good news in this card is that whatever that is done. It's done. You can't see it in this card, but in the traditional cards, you can see that in his hand, or the way he's laying down, there's a peace sign. And what that means is in the acceptance of the end of this thing, in the recognition that the thing that you've been most afraid of has in fact come to pass. It didn't actually kill you. And there's space here now to move on. There's peace now to move on. The suit of swords is often challenging. And the 10 is about the completion of a cycle. So even though in and of itself, it's not necessarily all happy and rainbows and unicorns, to be finally done with a thing, to finally know the truth of a thing that you've been running from, a shadow that you haven't wanted to face, is now done. It allows that space and grace for something new and something better to arise from that. It gives the space for you to reconsider the circumstances and maybe to raise your bar about what you've been willing to accept until now. So yeah, it's not the most like thrilling, fun inducing card, but it's still a really good card. It's really allowing you to recognize it's time now that the worst is behind you and it's time to step up into the next new iteration of yourself. So I hope that landed. As always, I love you guys. If you want to deep dive and get a reading of your very own, maybe see where in particular this is showing up in your life, you can find my calendar in the description of the card below. I'd love to set something up for you so we can get your year started off right. Deep dive into your astrology, into your numerology, do some tarot card reading, and I'm weaving in some human design and gene keys now too. So that's all available for you. And yeah, and if you haven't already, if you feel called to, please do subscribe to this channel. If you hit the bell, you'll get the reminders. I do post these way earlier than I do on Facebook. So if you are a subscriber, you get them right away. Yeah, that's all. In the meantime, take care of that self of yours. Love ya, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.